PC Cars here, back with another video, and today marks the 19th anniversary of Disney Pixar Cars. So in today's video, I will be ranking all 19 years of Disney Pixar Cars die-cast packaging from Mattel. I will be ranking by S, which is the best, and D, which is the worst. So we are going to start off with the 2006 Disney Pixar Cars packaging, which looks amazing to start off the video. I love the background with the desert image, and I also love the red lines around the card, which really pops out with lightning. And I also love the font of the name card at the bottom. So I will be putting this packaging at S because I think Mattel really did a good job with the design. The next die-cast packaging is from 2007, which I also enjoy really much with the radiator springs, neon lights in the background, like from the Life Could Be a Dream scene from the first movie. And I also love how Mattel added the helicopter lights in the background from when the news reporters found lightning in Radiator Springs. So I will also be putting this die-cast packaging at S because it really does look amazing. So the next die-cast packaging is from 2008, the World of Cars era, which looks amazing. I love the Radiator Springs background, and the name tag looks like a license plate. And I love how Lightning McQueen looks on the front of the card. He looks really clean. So I will be putting this packaging at A because it looks really nice, but I don't think that it makes it to S. But yeah, so the next packaging is from 2009, which is the Racerama era, which I love how the Racerama logo comes off of the packaging at the edge, which looks really clean. And I love how lightning is at the racetrack by the sponsor tents, and I think the green grass really pops out on the packaging. And yeah, so I will be putting this packaging at A. It really looks amazing, but I still don't think it makes S. So the next packaging is from 2010, which looks pretty good with the blue city in the background, which reminds me of Blue Desert that came out in 2019, which I will get to in a little bit. But this was the time when Mattel was really big on making moving eyes on the diecast, which wasn't my favorite, but I still enjoyed them. They also shrunk the packaging, which I understand, but yeah, I really enjoy this packaging, so I will be putting this at A. Yeah, so the next packaging is from 2011, which was the time Disney Pixar Cars 2 came out, and I love the background with Porta Corsa from Cars 2. It looks really beautiful, and I love the outline of the card with the black and red. It looks really nice. I really do like this packaging. It is really nice, and it is nostalgic, so I will be putting this packaging at S. The next packaging is from 2012, and the packaging looks alright. I think the Porta Corsa background where the race started, I really enjoyed that, and I like the other Porta Corsa backgrounds, like the one from 2011 more than this, but it still looks good. I don't like that there is that much white space on the front of the packaging, but I do like that the Cars logo is really big. It stands out. I also like how the packaging says WGP for World Grand Prix because this car is from that line. And I still like the packaging, but I would be putting it at B. The next packaging is from 2013, and it looks like the same, but the piston cup is on the cart instead of Porta Corsa. So I will also be putting this packaging at B. I will be putting this packaging at B. The next packaging is from 2014, which is the World of Cars era. And I don't like how the Cars logo is so small. And I also don't like that it says World of Cars instead of the 2008 packaging that says the World of Cars. So I will be putting that packaging at C. It is my least favorite so far, but yeah. The next packaging is from 2015, and it looks really clean. Porta Corsa is in the background, which looks amazing. And the red on the card, that is where the car goes, looks really nice. And the World Grand Prix logo on the top right looks really nice. So I will be putting this packaging at S. I really enjoyed it. The next packaging is from 2016, and it looks pretty nice. I like how Porta Corsa is on the front of the card, and I think it again looks nice. I do not like how they put that advertisement on the right of the card. It just takes up too much space, and it talks about the Cars app. I think they should have just put it on the back of the card because again it takes up too much space. I again also like how they put the red behind the die-cast. It just looks really nice. So I will be putting this packaging at B. It is still alright. It's just not the best. The next packaging is from 2017 when Disney Pixar Cars 3 came out. And I like the big Cars 3 logo on the front. I think it looks really nice. But I feel like the packaging is like so plain. And I wish they added like a background of the racetrack or something. But yeah, I will be putting this packaging at B. I liked it was very nostalgic, but I feel like it doesn't belong on the higher letters. The next packaging is from 2018 and is like the other packaging from 2017. It is kind of plain with the big Cars logo on the front instead of the Cars 3 logo, but I like that they added a little picture of the character on the front of the card. I also like how the background of the desert looks like it's moving, which looks really nice. So I will be putting this packaging at B, like the 2017 one. It looks nice, but I also think it doesn't make it to a higher letter. So yeah. Now moving on to the 2019 and 2020 packaging, that is Blue Desert, which is one of my favorites. I just love how the Blue Desert looks on the card. I also like how they have the top right corner that says Cars. So I will be putting this packaging at A. The next packaging is from 2021, which also looks really nice with the moving desert in the back and the Cars logo on the top right corner, like the Blue Desert packaging. So I will also be putting this packaging at A. The next packaging is from 2022, which I do not like at all. I do not like the background with the red stadium, which I think is Thomasville. And I do not like how the bottom where the car goes, there's that white square I do not like. And there's no name square in the plastic. It is just printed on the card. So this is my least favorite packaging so far. And I am going to put this at D. So the next packaging is from 2023. And it is the Cars on the Road theme, which looks really nice with the cartoon desert in the background. And I also like how the square where the car goes is a map, which is very unique. But I am going to put this packaging at C because I feel like it doesn't really match with the Cars movie. So moving on to the last packaging for this video, which is 2024 and 2025, which is like the same as 2022 with the red stadium background, but they filled in the white box at the bottom with red, which makes the packaging look way better. So I will be putting this packaging at C. It is better than 2022 packaging, but it still doesn't look good. And they used the packaging for 2 years in a row. So that wraps up for today's video, the 19th anniversary of Disney Pixar Cars. And next year is 20-year anniversary, which is crazy to think that Cars is that old. And hopefully you guys liked today's video. And please smash that like button and comment down below your favorite year of packaging. And of course, have a cruising day. Bye, everyone.